Living a long, vibrant life is a dream many hold dear, especially as we cross into our golden years. Scientific studies and longevity experts have identified several signs that may indicate a higher chance of reaching 100 years of age. If you're 60 or older and notice these traits in yourself, you might be well on your way to becoming a centenarian. These signs are not just about genetics, they involve habits, behaviors, and subtle capabilities that matter more than you think. Let's uncover the 7 secret signs and what they mean for your health and longevity. The first secret sign that you may live to 100 is excellent balance. If you can stand on one leg for at least 10 seconds without wobbling or holding on to something, it's a strong indicator of overall vitality. Balance reflects the health of your nervous system, coordination, and muscle control, all critical for preventing falls, one of the leading causes of injury among seniors. Those with good balance tend to stay more active and independent. Maintaining this ability is key to aging gracefully and safely, making it a powerful predictor of longevity in people over 60. Maintaining balance also speaks volumes about brain function. Your cerebellum, the part of your brain that governs movement, must coordinate with muscles and sensory systems to keep you stable. This complex interaction is a sign that your neural pathways are intact and responsive. Studies show that diminished balance can precede cognitive decline, while preserved balance correlates with mental clarity and longer lifespans. So, if you can balance easily, you're not just steady on your feet, you're likely keeping your brain sharp and youthful as well, which bodes well for reaching 100. The second secret sign is walking speed. If you can walk at a brisk pace for your age, ideally over 1 meter per second, it signals strong cardiovascular health and muscle endurance. Walking speed has been referred to as the 6th vital sign because of how accurately it predicts survival in older adults. Those who naturally walk faster tend to have healthier hearts, lungs, and energy systems. A steady, purposeful gait suggests that your body is functioning efficiently. Longevity researchers consistently find that walking speed is closely tied to both life expectancy and quality of life. Walking speed also represents more than just physical strength, it reflects motivation and mindset. Seniors who maintain an energetic pace often have an optimistic outlook and remain socially engaged. Brisk walkers tend to participate in community events, take part in exercise routines, and stay involved in daily life. These habits not only improve mood but also reduce the risk of chronic diseases. In contrast, a slow or unsteady walk can signal health issues like joint stiffness or hidden fatigue. If you're still walking briskly at 60 and beyond, you're showing strong signs of lasting vitality. The third secret sign is grip strength. Your ability to firmly squeeze or hold an object can reveal far more than you think. Grip strength is a powerful biomarker of aging, correlating with overall muscle health, cardiovascular function, and even mortality risk. If you can open jars without assistance, carry groceries comfortably, or use hand tools with ease, you likely have good muscular integrity. Studies show that seniors with stronger grips are significantly more likely to live longer. It's not just about hand power, it's about what that strength says about your body's internal condition. A strong grip also points to well-maintained motor neurons and muscle fibers. As we age, muscle mass tends to decline unless we actively preserve it. People who perform light resistance exercises, engage in hobbies like gardening or playing instruments, or maintain an active household routine, often retain their grip strength. That retention helps with day-to-day independence, reducing reliance on others. It also lowers the risk of hospitalization or complications from surgery. So, if your hands are still capable and reliable, that's another promising signal that you could thrive well into your hundreds. The fourth secret sign is the ability to sit and stand from the floor without using your hands. This action may seem simple but requires a combination of flexibility, balance, strength, and coordination. The sit-rising test, where you sit down and stand up without support, is an excellent predictor of longevity. Researchers have found that those who perform this maneuver effortlessly have a reduced risk of early mortality. The movement tests multiple systems of the body at once, making it a holistic measure of physical function and vitality among older adults. This floor mobility skill shows that your musculoskeletal system is in good shape. Getting down and up safely demonstrates that your hips, knees, and core are functioning well together. Seniors who perform this effortlessly also tend to have better posture and spine health. Moreover, being able to rise unassisted can be crucial during emergencies, such as a fall, where self-reliance becomes a life-saving trait. If you're still comfortable sitting and rising from the ground at 60 or beyond, it's a clear sign your body is aging at a slower, healthier rate. The fifth secret sign is having a rich social life. If you maintain meaningful connections with family, friends, or community groups, you're setting yourself up for a longer life. Loneliness and social isolation are associated with increased risks of heart disease, depression, and even cognitive decline. On the other hand, seniors who nurture close relationships and engage socially are often more resilient emotionally and physically. These connections provide emotional support, motivation, and a sense of purpose. A strong social network is not just comforting, it's protective, helping guard against stress and chronic illness. Social engagement keeps the brain stimulated and emotions balanced. Engaging in conversations, participating in group activities, and staying connected through calls or visits all stimulate neural activity and boost mood. These regular interactions reduce the production of stress hormones like cortisol, which can otherwise weaken immunity and accelerate aging. Moreover, social people tend to adopt healthier lifestyles due to mutual influence. When you're surrounded by active, optimistic peers, you're more likely to stay active and optimistic too. If your calendar includes visits, calls, or group outings, you're demonstrating a sign linked to longer life. The sixth secret sign is restful, consistent sleep. If you're over 60 and still waking up feeling refreshed without major interruptions in your sleep cycle, that's a strong predictor of healthy aging. Sleep is when the body repairs cells, regulates hormones, and flushes toxins from the brain. Adults who consistently get 7 to 8 hours of quality sleep tend to have better memory, lower inflammation, and reduced risk of disease. A regular sleep schedule also supports emotional stability and physical stamina. If you're waking naturally and sleeping soundly, you're doing what centenarians often do. Quality sleep indicates a healthy internal clock and balanced lifestyle. Seniors who maintain good sleep hygiene, avoiding heavy meals late at night, staying active during the day, and limiting screen time, are more likely to rest well. They also manage stress better, which contributes to sleep quality. Chronic sleep disruptions can signal underlying issues like sleep apnea or anxiety, both of which can shorten life expectancy. But if your sleep remains deep, peaceful, and restorative, your body is likely operating in a harmonious rhythm that promotes longevity. Sleep truly is one of the most vital health pillars. The seventh and final secret sign is maintaining curiosity and a sense of purpose. Seniors who remain curious, who enjoy learning new things, trying new hobbies, or setting goals, tend to live longer. Purpose-driven individuals wake up with intention, which benefits both mental and physical health. Whether it's volunteering, mentoring, writing, or gardening, having a reason to engage each day contributes to cognitive sharpness and emotional resilience. Purpose combats feelings of helplessness or stagnation, replacing them with motivation and optimism. If your days feel meaningful, you're echoing a common trait found among centenarians. This sense of purpose directly supports long-term brain health. Research shows that seniors with strong purpose experience less cognitive decline and are less likely to suffer from depression. The brain remains engaged through planning, problem-solving, and reflection, all of which help keep memory intact. Moreover, purpose encourages healthy behaviors, better eating, consistent movement, and stronger social ties. Living with purpose isn't just fulfilling, it's biologically beneficial. If you're excited about your future, big or small, your inner drive may be extending your timeline far more than you realize. Passion is truly ageless. Now that we've explored the 7 secret signs individually, let's understand how they work together. These traits are interconnected, reinforcing one another to build a foundation for longevity. For example, maintaining good balance supports mobility, which encourages social participation and physical activity. That activity leads to better sleep, improved mood, and enhanced cognitive health. Each of these areas creates a positive feedback loop. When combined, they act like protective armor against the challenges of aging. Recognizing how these signs overlap can help you strengthen your long-term health in a holistic, integrated way. Let's take a deeper look at physical movement and how it ties to long life. Daily, moderate activity like walking, stretching, or light resistance training strengthens muscles and bones. It improves circulation, reduces inflammation, and sharpens mental function. Seniors who move with intention, not necessarily intense workouts but regular, consistent motion, enjoy better overall health. Even house chores or gardening can keep your body active enough to support longevity. If you make movement a part of your daily rhythm, your body stays tuned and resilient. Staying active truly acts as medicine for aging bodies. Nutrition plays a key role in supporting all 7 signs. Seniors who follow balanced, nutrient-rich diets tend to maintain better muscle tone, sleep more soundly, and experience fewer mood fluctuations. Diets high in fiber, lean protein, healthy fats, and a variety of fruits and vegetables promote cellular repair and brain health. Hydration also matters more than ever, as dehydration can quickly impact cognition and energy levels. Eating with purpose, not just to fill the stomach but to fuel the body, becomes increasingly important. Proper nutrition empowers your longevity and fortifies every other healthy behavior. Mental engagement is another essential layer that supports a longer life. Lifelong learners, those who read, take classes, solve puzzles, or explore new hobbies, keep their brains agile. Mental stimulation creates new neural connections, keeping the mind youthful and resilient to aging. Studies show that mentally engaged seniors are less likely to experience dementia or depression. Cognitive strength also enhances problem-solving, decision-making, and memory. If you're still curious, still learning, and still challenging your mind regularly, you're nurturing the mental endurance that many centenarians quietly rely on for long, productive lives. Stress management is a powerful, often overlooked influence on longevity. Chronic stress accelerates aging by increasing inflammation and harming immune function. But seniors who manage stress well, through meditation, prayer, social support, or hobbies, experience slower aging at the cellular level. They tend to have lower blood pressure, stronger hearts, and better digestion. Emotional well-being protects the body in tangible ways. A calm mind nurtures a strong heart and resilient body. If you regularly practice mindfulness or maintain a peaceful outlook, you're reducing hidden health threats and reinforcing your ability to thrive long into old age. Let's revisit balance, not just in the physical sense but also in lifestyle. A balanced lifestyle where you enjoy activity and rest, work and leisure, solitude and connection, supports emotional and physical health. Overcommitting or isolating oneself can both be detrimental. Seniors who thrive into their 90s and beyond tend to have steady, predictable daily rhythms. They know when to move and when to rest, when to connect and when to reflect. This balance provides mental clarity and physical stability. By fostering equilibrium in your daily life, you align with one of longevity's most protective patterns. Positive outlook is another trait closely linked to centenarians. Studies show that seniors with an optimistic mindset live longer and recover faster from illness. A cheerful disposition strengthens the immune system, supports heart health, and protects against depression. Optimism also fuels motivation to care for oneself, eating well, staying active, and maintaining social ties. The belief that life is still full of opportunities makes a real biological impact. If you greet each day with hope, gratitude, or humor, you're channeling one of the most overlooked secrets of a long, fulfilling life. The people you surround yourself with significantly influence your potential for longevity. Supportive, upbeat social circles tend to encourage healthy habits, discourage risky behaviors, and provide emotional buffering during hard times. Centenarians often have at least a few close companions they trust and enjoy spending time with. These relationships keep them mentally alert and emotionally secure. Even having a beloved pet can offer companionship and reduce feelings of isolation. If you cultivate meaningful bonds, whether with friends, family, neighbors, or animals, you're fostering a life-enhancing environment that supports long-term well-being. Spirituality or faith often plays a role in long-lived individuals. Whether through organized religion, meditation, or personal reflection, having a spiritual framework can offer purpose, calm, and resilience. It provides comfort during hardship and helps reframe life's challenges in meaningful ways. Faith-based communities also offer strong social support networks, Research suggests that seniors with spiritual practices have lower rates of depression, better coping skills, and even longer telomeres, a marker of slower cellular aging. If spirituality brings you peace and perspective, you're tapping into yet another subtle but powerful longevity factor. Volunteering or giving back to others is commonly observed among those who live well into their 90s and beyond. Serving others brings a deep sense of fulfillment, boosts mental health, and reinforces your role in the world. It helps maintain a sense of purpose and belonging. Volunteering also promotes social interaction and physical movement depending on the role. Whether you mentor youth, help at a local shelter, or simply assist a neighbor, your contributions ripple through your own health as much as they benefit others. Giving energizes the soul and nurtures longevity. Exposure to nature is another element associated with a longer, healthier life. Seniors who spend time in natural environments, walking in parks, gardening, or even sitting in sunlight, experience lower stress levels and improved physical health. Nature stimulates the senses and encourages movement. It also promotes mindfulness and a deeper appreciation for life's rhythms. Time spent outdoors correlates with better sleep, reduced blood pressure, and enhanced mood. If you make it a habit to regularly connect with nature, you're not just enjoying the beauty of the world, you're reinforcing your path to a longer life. Resilience, the ability to bounce back from setbacks, is a hallmark of centenarians. Life inevitably brings illness, loss, and change, but those who adapt and find meaning in adversity often live longer and happier lives. Resilience combines emotional strength, flexibility, and perspective. It's the difference between being broken by hardship and being shaped by it. Seniors who cultivate gratitude, reframe their experiences, and focus on what they can control, demonstrate emotional agility. If you've faced challenges and emerged stronger or wiser, you carry a valuable asset that quietly extends your years. Cognitive adaptability is another quality that supports extended longevity. The ability to adjust your thinking, learn from new experiences, and embrace different viewpoints keeps the brain flexible and sharp. Seniors who resist rigid thinking and remain open to change adapt better to the evolving demands of aging. Cognitive flexibility reduces stress, enhances decision-making, and strengthens social bonds. It keeps you learning, questioning, and growing. If you're willing to update your views, explore new ideas, or laugh at yourself, your mind is likely aging gracefully and preparing you for a very long journey. Financial stability contributes quietly but significantly to healthy aging. While money itself doesn't guarantee long life, reduced financial stress does. Seniors with manageable expenses, a secure home, and access to healthcare can focus on wellness rather than survival. Financial peace of mind reduces anxiety and improves decision-making around nutrition, medical care, and recreation. It allows time for joyful activities rather than constant worry. If you've planned for your later years or live comfortably within your means, you're creating conditions that support both physical and emotional health well into the future. Let's look at how attitude toward aging itself influences outcomes. Seniors who view aging as a journey of growth and continued purpose tend to live longer. Those who dread or deny aging often experience more stress, depression, and health problems. A positive aging identity encourages engagement with life and motivates healthy choices. It also improves self-esteem, which boosts emotional resilience. If you see your later years as a time of contribution, wisdom, and enjoyment, you're aligning your mindset with the reality of healthy aging. Embracing aging can, in turn, extend your life. Lifelong routines offer stability and purpose, both of which are closely associated with longevity. Seniors who follow structured daily habits, waking, eating, exercising, and sleeping at consistent times, tend to experience fewer mood swings, better digestion, and improved cognitive clarity. Routine creates predictability, reducing anxiety, and increasing control over one's life. It also allows space for intentional wellness behaviors to become second nature. From morning walks to evening reflection, having dependable rituals supports both mental and physical rhythm. If your days follow a familiar, health-conscious pattern, you're building a life that supports vitality and long-term well-being. Minimal reliance on medication often marks those with exceptional longevity. While modern medicine is essential for treating chronic conditions, many long-lived individuals take fewer medications overall. This typically reflects a lifestyle that has delayed or prevented disease. A body less burdened by multiple pharmaceuticals often functions more efficiently, with fewer side effects or drug interactions. Seniors who maintain good health through diet, movement, sleep, and emotional wellness often need less medical intervention. If your medicine cabinet is light and your health is stable, it's a promising sign your body is aging with strength and balance. Adaptability in daily living activities is a quiet but powerful marker of longevity. Being able to manage tasks like dressing, cooking, or navigating stairs shows functional independence, which correlates strongly with extended life expectancy. These abilities reflect muscular strength, coordination, mental sharpness, and emotional stability. Losing independence often leads to social withdrawal and increased health complications. Conversely, preserving it leads to confidence and higher quality of life. If you're still handling life's daily demands comfortably, that's not just a sign of capability, it's a hidden indicator of your longevity potential. Strong family connections offer a protective influence on seniors' health and happiness. Whether through children, grandchildren, or siblings, frequent, meaningful interactions with family members support emotional wellness and cognitive vitality. Family offers a sense of identity, legacy, and responsibility. Seniors who remain involved in family life tend to experience less loneliness and greater life satisfaction. They also tend to receive timely health support when needed. If your relationships with loved ones are active, affectionate, and positive, you're enjoying one of the most enduring sources of support for a long, healthy life. Consistent sleep quality, not just quantity, supports nearly every system in the body. Seniors who regularly enjoy deep, restorative sleep tend to experience better immune response, improved memory, and lower risk of chronic illness. Sleep allows the body to repair cells, regulate hormones, and consolidate mental function. Poor sleep, on the other hand, accelerates aging and weakens resilience. Prioritizing good sleep hygiene, consistent bedtime, dark rooms, and limited screens can have outsized benefits. If you wake feeling refreshed and alert most mornings, you're giving your body the nightly care it needs to thrive into the decades ahead. Frequent laughter and playfulness may seem trivial, but they're surprisingly tied to longer life. Humor triggers the release of feel-good chemicals, reduces stress hormones, and even strengthens immune response. Seniors who find reasons to smile daily often report higher energy and fewer illnesses. Playful people tend to socialize more, stay mentally engaged, and recover faster from emotional setbacks. A lighthearted attitude also diffuses tension and keeps the spirit young. If you make room for joy, jokes, or games in your day, you're not just enjoying life, you're supporting your ability to enjoy it for years to come. A proactive attitude toward healthcare is another quiet but essential longevity sign. Seniors who schedule regular checkups, address minor concerns early, and follow up on recommendations tend to avoid more serious complications. This kind of health ownership reflects self-respect and awareness. It also builds trust with healthcare providers, making interventions more effective when needed. Avoidance or neglect can lead to delayed diagnoses and preventable issues. If you're someone who takes charge of your health, knowing your numbers, asking questions, and sticking to routines, you're aligning with one of the strongest predictors of extended wellness. The ability to forgive others and oneself plays a role in long-term emotional and physical health. Holding on to resentment fuels stress and increases the risk of depression and inflammation. Forgiveness, by contrast, releases mental tension and promotes healing. Seniors who practice forgiveness tend to have lower blood pressure, reduced anxiety, and more satisfying relationships. It allows emotional closure and prevents pain from becoming chronic. Letting go, whether of past mistakes or conflicts, clears space for peace and acceptance. If you've learned to forgive and move forward, you're not only easing your mind, you're nurturing your longevity. Engaging with younger generations brings vitality and perspective. Whether through mentoring, storytelling, or shared activities, connecting with youth offers cognitive stimulation, emotional joy, and a sense of purpose. Seniors who mentor or interact with younger people often feel more valued and stay more culturally and mentally current. These intergenerational bonds strengthen empathy, reduce age-related isolation, and keep the mind engaged. If you share your wisdom with younger family members, neighbors, or community members, you're participating in a life-affirming exchange that benefits both parties and contributes to a longer, more meaningful life. In closing, the road to living beyond 100 isn't about chance. It's built through consistent habits, balanced relationships, and a purposeful mindset. Each secret sign we've explored points to the possibility that aging well is within your reach. Whether it's your steady gait, joyful spirit, or resilient heart, these signs quietly whisper that your journey may be far from over. Let this video be your encouragement and your reminder that age is not a limit, it's a landmark of wisdom and strength. Please like, subscribe, and share. Your support helps us create more valuable content for vibrant, thriving seniors like you.